everyone, welcome back. We are here at ARCHANA's fashion house with ARCHANA MAKWANA herself. Hi.
Hi.
Could you tell us about yourself to our audience?
Guys, she's already told my name. So I'm in this industry since 17 years now. I started my journey in 2006. So basically I'm a fashion designer and House of ARCHANA is my brand name.
I wanted to ask you, people get inspired from one thing or another. I especially get inspired from nature, and in terms of a person, I get inspired from my mother. So who or what inspires you to create designs?
To create designs, what inspires me? My trips to all the countries that I travel. First, I usually observe the common people, the common culture. So wherever I'm traveling, I try to see what the general people, like the tribal people are wearing, and usually it's what I feel at that time is what attracts. Of course, the movies, the Bollywood, the Hollywood, the international designers, some of them. So that's what inspires me to create a design. I just mix few of them. I do a lot of Indo-Westerns.
Yeah, I see that. The next question I wanted to ask you is that sometimes you meet a arrogant client. So how do you deal with them?
Pamper the egos. So you treat them with a lot of love. That's what I believe, because that is one thing I think they all love. I mean, if you talk with the most arrogant person with a lot of love and respect, I think they're all good to go. So that's what I do. A lot of love.
And that we should also do that, right?
Yeah. I think that works for all the industries, not only this one.
Okay. The next question is, what kind of questions do you ask before taking the work from the client? Like, if the client tells you to design an outfit, so what kind of questions do you ask, and what is the utmost information for you important?
So see, basically it depends entirely on what products I'm designing. So if it's a normal outfits, then it's a different questions, and if there's festive wedding or occasions, functions, then all the questions go accordingly. But mostly I ask them the color choices. I don't just impose my designs and colors. Of course, I introduce them. I do update them about the latest trends in fashion. But there are a lot of people who don't like to go for trends and they stick to the classics. So of course, I give a lot of priority and importance to what the customer likes, like whether they like the current trends, because a lot of people will not follow the current trends. So major questions would be their color likings, color options, kind of outfits, whether they want stylish, they want to stick to basics. Then occasion, what occasion they're going to wear it, which is the function. If it's for wedding, it's haldi, mehendi, bridal, friend's wedding, normal housewarming party, or anything. It depends upon the occasions. And if it's casuals, and if they want to have office wear, or they want to go to some cocktail parties or brunch parties, it depends on all that.
So you customize everything?
Everything. We have everything for females for now.
Fascinating.
Thank you.
Sometimes even I get stuck creatively. It's called artist's block.
Okay.
So how do you get unstuck creatively?
Travel. A lot of meditation, a lot of traveling. And earlier I used to read a lot of books, but now it's gone. So yeah, I think traveling really expands your horizons. When you go to a different country, when you are exploring different cities, you see a lot of things: the architecture, the monuments, the local fabrics, the local designs, local textures, local embroideries. There's so many things that can be inspired. So I think traveling is the to-go for me.
And where you traveled?
Where I've traveled? Oh my God, I've traveled a lot. So you want the entire list?
No. Like, what's your favorite destination, like travel destination?
Favorite travel, anything which has beach. I'm a beach person. But yeah, I've been very lucky that I've been very well traveled. So yeah, when I went to, I'll give you an example of one of my collection which I launched, was when I went to Atlantis, Dubai. So I had this Aqua Atlantis collection where I used dolphins and everything else on the outfits. Other was, you can see wet fur, it's not here. So I went to Thailand and there was this beautiful sleeping Buddha temple and there are these motifs of monuments. So I've used those motifs on my outfits as well. Exact same motifs. So yes, traveling helps me a lot. Yeah, that definitely inspires me a lot.
Next question would be, what is your most accomplished project, like you're proud of? Like,
oh, my triple layer Ram Leela Chanya Choli, which I launched in 2014 and it was a huge hit. Even now I sell it off. Now I do double layered only, but that black, red and that dull yellow Chanya Choli triple layer was such a massive, huge hit. It was in all the newspapers and it was like the hot cake. People were dying to have it, and I've sold it like a bomb. And even today I do. And people still ask today, do you still have that layered Ram Leela Chanya Choli? Yeah. My work got national recognition due to this in 2014. It's right there if you see it. Yeah, so that was my biggest and the most sold outfit till now.
Could you give us any advice to the upcoming artists?
Upcoming artist?
Yeah.
So what I've observed these days is that there are no ethics left.
Yeah.
There are no ethics, there are no principles, there's no integrity. So if you ever watch all the successful artists, any of them, they're very strict with the ethics. They will not do any unethical work. As in, how do I explain it? I'm not getting the perfect example right now. But what I would like to say is, you'll have to work very hard. There's no easy way out. You cannot expect. Of course, smart work is there, but you can't just imagine कि भाई बैठ के कुछ भी कर लेंगे. You have to work very hard. You have to be dedicated. You have to have some ethics principles, and of course, dedication. Ethics is what I would say. Please follow some ethics, because when they're all in creative field and everybody tends to copy each other and whatever, you know what I'm talking about. So that is also okay, because we all get inspired from our seniors or somewhere or the other. But then work ethics is very less these days. I don't find honest people, no integrity. It's all gone. So I feel very bad, and everybody wants easy work. Nobody wants to do the hard work, but it's not possible. Any creative field, whichever it is, it will need a lot of hard work, dedication, persistent, consistency, and the most important is don't give up. You learn to face the rejection, the losses, the defeats. If you know how to face the defeat, you're good to go.
Perfect. Well said.
Thank you.
I just have one last question.
Yeah.
Could you give the women out there a Women's Day message?
Oh, lovely. Women. I love all the women out there. So for the women, the power we have, the strength we have, I would say, let's all support each other. Okay, we might have our differences, but let's respect each other's differences. And like the men's do it, they have this bro code, even if they have differences, they're always together. Let's break that, and we also have a girl code, let's have it, let's do it, let's the next generation or whoever we are now, let's also be like that. If we have a misunderstanding or whatever, just bury it once the night is gone. Let's just be each other's support system, because together we can rule the world, but apart, where we land. So yeah, that's what. United we stand. Thank you and enjoy. Happy Women's Day to everyone, all the women out there. You are powerful. Remember that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Good girl. Good to guys.